Okay, I'm back. And where were we? Yeah, we're gonna go rescue an NPC, or try to. See what happens. So, police officer Damon Grimes, that would be Rick Grimes, brother, cousin, uncle, whatever. Alright, so we got that NPC off to the north. I'd really like to see if we can go recruit him. So let's drop some items here into our drop pile. Stuff I'm not going to use immediately. Nope. Don't care about those. I guess we can keep that with me. Don't need that. Alright, free up some space. Looking pretty good. So, temperature is doing good inside. When we go outside, though, we've been having a few problems with temperature, but we're almost back up to our max speed. I'm super happy about that. That'll top out of 100 once the last 4 points of pain goes away. We've got our machete and our pistol. I think we are good to go. Let's actually, we're not going to go far, so let's go ahead and drink this root beer. Drop that over here. Alright. Let's see if we can go rest. Oh, zombies! Where'd you guys come from? Headshot, 21 damage. Another good hit for 11. Chop, chop. Alright, well, if I'm going to have a zombie attack, I guess that's the way I want it to happen. Alright, we do have a spitter due west of us, so we have to be careful of. I'd rather not get his attention. He wouldn't be super tough to deal with out here in the open, but ideally, let's just avoid him entirely. I think I did get the attention of, yep, that zombie. He should be no problem. Back to walk mode, please. Come here, NPC. Where are you at? That's it. Run over here. Ah, he's got a horde chasing him. That's what I was afraid of. Do I want to deal with this? He's over by the park. Erg. Can he outrun those things? I'm definitely not in the mood to try to kill that many zombies in my frail state. I don't have nearly the coverage to do it successfully. Hey there, 50. The videos marked private are just future scheduled. I release videos in the live stream series in the order that I recorded them. So once the Drunk Master Mutant series is done, the next one will be available and so on. They're just scheduled out into the future. Otherwise, I'd have 12 hours a day of Cataclysm content, and that's more than anybody can realistically deal with. So they'll show up eventually. They're just on a timer, on a scheduled release. Alright, I'm not sure he's going to get away from these guys. I'm going to keep running away just like he is, and we'll see if he and we can lose all of the things chasing us. And then we'll circle back around. I'm going to let him get a little closer and try to chat with him. See if he'll even join me. Hey you, Anton. Uh-oh. Another survivor, we should travel together. What are you doing? Care to trade? I don't want to intimidate. I don't want to do any of those. How about what are you doing? Just wandering. Alright. Like we should travel together. 62%. Alright, we failed a 55% at the beginning. Let's try a 62%. Yay, we got him! Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Not going to worry about trading or grabbing things yet. Let's do combat commands, engagement. Don't fight unless your life depends on it. We're in runaway mode. Not going to worry about the rest of that. Let's learn more about them. What have you got? Survival 6, Archery 4, Bashing Weapons, Driving, Speaking. Alright. None of the ones I'd be super happy to see, but not bad. Free survival training would be pretty cool. Not worried about archery so much. There's a few of them in there I could learn from without too much difficulty. Melee 3, Rifles 3. Yeah, he's not bad all the way around. Hopefully we get more guys we can learn from. Alright. Let's go. You keep following me, dude. We're just going to keep running. We're going to see how many of these things we can just lose in the fields here. That's the most important thing. And we'll stop and deal with anything still chasing us in a bit. Fortunately, it's looking like a pretty good number. All simple ones. Alright, let's take a look at you. Perfect health. Alright. So, we just need to deal with these few guys and then circle back down to the house and get set up. I got water in the toilets. I've got very little ability to contain liquid, though. Actually, I don't think I have anything to carry liquid in. I've gotten canned goods, but have I gotten bottles of anything? I'm not sure I've gotten bottles of anything. We'll see. NPCs are a mixed bag, Pawn. They're really micromanagement intensive. I don't play with them very often. I don't bother, because they're a lot of hassle. But if you take the time and you're careful with them, yeah, they can be a big benefit. Alright, and in this particular series and playthrough, I've decided I am going to try to coddle them and try to keep them alive and make them as useful as possible. So we'll see what we can do, but right now I've got no medical supplies, so if he gets bit or anything, there's not a lot I can do about it. True, bottle of cough syrup and that ketchup, that's correct, so we do have some. So in a pinch, I'd be able to boil and drink the water that I've got access to. So we'll be okay for the emergency purposes, and then we've got a lot of meat nearby that I can use temporarily until it spoils, so... Alright. Looks like he was packing... What do you got, a crossbow? Sort your armor, shorts, polo shirt. Ooh, he's got a leather backpack. Ooh. We'll definitely be swapping that off of him. That'll help out tremendously. And then I'll be able to hand him a bunch of other gear. So we'll get him some basic gear. That'll be pretty good. So, looking forward to that. And then, what are you using? It's a straight up crossbow with 30 crossbow bolts, 5 antifungal, spam, corn, 44 charge lighter. Definitely glad he joined us, so we're going to work hard to keep this guy alive. He's definitely going to be a benefit. Alright, stop that. How to deal with these things coming after us. I don't want to use the gun on these things. I could probably kill them on my own. I'm just worried about either of us getting bit. I just don't have the much ability to deal with that at the moment. I'd really, really like to keep us both alive until nightfall, where my options go way up. I think I'm going to tell him to stay right here while I go deal with those on my own. Let's do attack only enemies you can reach without moving. Aiming rules. Take your time, aim carefully. Alright, we'll give it a try. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me with his crossbow. Yeah, let's do it. Now that I know he's got the lighter with a lot more charges, we can be a little more entertaining with this encounter. Alright, yeah, let's do it now. Activate lighter. Stop lighting the fire. Nope. Next. Alright, a little easier than I thought it would be. Okay, so we got that initial spawn cleared. Ideally, I want to get south. I want to get back to the house quietly and get things sorted out between me and this guy, and then we might venture out again. Coming up on noon. We're doing really, really well for that, so come on, dude, let's go home. Alright. Do I push him into the closet? So he's got a crossbow. Do I want to use the crossbow? I'm going to hope that my positive traits and stats keep them from getting too unhappy. So I'm pretty. See, I'm pretty. So hopefully they just all fall in love with me and do everything I tell them to do and don't grumble when I use them as meat shields. Alright, first things first, let's grab the things I want off this guy. Chat. Let's do first, actually cancel this. Sword armor. Remove your backpack, please. Oops, god damn it. I totally forgot there's a bug in the game right now that crashes the game. Well, that's not going to be good. Wonder how far back that just put me. Crap. Ugh. Is that right before I talk to the guy? And watch, this time it'll fail the join me. We're gonna save scum if this thing fails. I'm not taking crashing as a legitimate reason for failing this. Alright, so he joined me. Awesome. Let's go. We're gonna have to do this fight over again. Keep running, dude. I don't want to fight that many. Alright, get on the other side of the bush. Alright, chat, combat, aiming rules, take your time, engagement, don't fight unless your life depends on it, never mind. Alright, hopefully I don't take a hit the second time through. I managed to get a flawless victory the first time. Oops, I waited too long. Damn it. far, so good. Alright, there we go. There's some kind of bug with NPCs and trying to sort their armor. I was trying to tell him to remove his backpack, so I'm not going to be able to get that backpack off of him because of the bug. So it crashes your client when you try to do stuff like that, so I'm just going to have to live without that leather backpack. Known bug's been reported. I don't know what the status is towards getting it fixed. Oops, did I accidentally loop back too close and draw other zombies? I did. Alright, come up here. No, I don't want them to come at me at that angle. I guess it'll be okay. They're far enough apart. Not gonna light this bush on fire. These guys should be easy enough to kill. Oh, this machete is awesome. I forgot to butcher or pulp those corpses up north, but that's fine. Okay, back into the house, please. Okay, we're back in the base again. Let's do, trying to remember, what do I have my... Alright, so we got the quick save done just in case I crash it again talking to this NPC. Where's the machete from? The very first NPC that started right next to me in the police station had this machete. And if you watched the beginning of the episode, I went through quite a bit of hassle to get a hold of this thing. So feel free to go watch the start of this episode again to see just how I got a hold of the machete. First 10 minutes or so of the episode is pretty entertaining. Alright, so we're back inside. Like I said, I am not going to be able to use this sort armor option on the NPC to get the gear off of him. I'm not even sure. I might be able to tell him to, or hand him stuff to say use this, and he'll upgrade to certain levels, but I'm not going to be able to just rip or strip armor off of him and then hand him things to wear. That's going to make this a little tougher. So... let's do... he's in perfect condition. Let's chat again. First thing I'm going to do is tell him to guard this position. Actually, unguard. Let's trade items. I want your... lighter, the corn, the spam. You can keep the crossbow for now. Okay, so we got some food now, got some canned goods. I'm trying to decide what I want to get done. So it's about 1, 2 in the afternoon, looks like, from the sun indicator. There's a few items in here I could run over and grab real quick if I'm going to use this house as my current base, which I pretty much have decided I'm going to do. I think it's safer to base out of here, closer to the other things I want to get to. And I haven't seen yet, in this area at least, any of the upgraded zombies like we saw down south here. I think I might make a quick trip over back to this house, grab some stuff, just to finish looting it out, and then come back. Oh, that's good news. I didn't realize we got caught sight of some forest and some swamp, so if we need to, we can retreat up that way or go up there to scavenge some food and raw materials, and we've got access to salt water in the swamp and fresh water, so that is good to know about. What are our priorities, though? I think mid to long term, I want a base out of that fire station. I'm going to take over the fire station, clear the area, and then use that as my home base. Nice, strong brick walls, lots of space, bays that we can park our vehicle in between runs. So I'd really like to set up in that fire station. So I think my short-term goal is still, though, to find a working vehicle. A working vehicle that I can just smash particular zombies with is going to be super important for succeeding. That's going to be a little easier to do at night. My maneuverability and escapability at nighttime is going to go way, way up. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to get done during the daytime, or do I just hole up in here and get some early crafting done? Here's what we do. We're going to divest ourselves of gear, run down, grab the last few items I need out of this house, and then run down and grab more meat from the bear moose shotgun spot. And we'll just keep rolling around. We'll do that one or two more times. I'm not going to be able to eat it before it goes bad, but I'll be able to get enough cooked up that it should last me for a few days. So that'll take the edge off. The toilet water will keep me in hydration for a couple of days as well. So skill-wise, what do I need to work on? I didn't really start with much in the way of skills, so we've got a long hill to climb in that regard as well. That'll go a lot faster once I get the initial area cleared out. With wander spawns turned off, I can then pretty much do whatever I need to without fear of anything coming to get me. So, securing a little bit more food I think is going to be critical. So let's dump anything I'm not immediately going to use. We'll dump the ammo. Don't need that lighter anymore. I'm not going to need the screwdriver for this trip. Those don't weigh much. Alright, chat. I'm not going to take him with me for this, so guard this position. And out we go. I just want to... Actually, now that the zombies are mostly gone, that skeleton's still around. I've got the Popular Mechanics book, so as soon as I get a chance to read, I'll have the mechanics skill, plus I've got the screwdriver, so I can hotwire cars, I can take apart seats and seat belts to give me all the rope and string I need. Actually, that's a pretty important consideration. And maybe I may just make one trip down to grab some more of the meat, come back, and then spend the last part of the daylight getting the mechanics book read. Wait. No, I need no, that's still the plan. Just trying to think through the combinations and possibilities. The thing I was pondering is I usually prefer to set up a brazier so I can hole up in one room and not have to worry about being in the kitchen and using the stove. If I'm going to do that, I need to get some sheet metal, but if I smash this up, it's possible I'm going to make too much noise, and it's also going to take up most of my space, so I'm going to hold off on that. I think I am going to go get the meat first. Let's get that done before anything else. That's going to be hard to locate at night, so let's head on down, keep checking the area. Swimmer zombie, amoebic mold, not too worried about them. Alright, this would be the bear meat, I think. So much meat. Oh, we can grab it all. Can't quite get all the fat. I do want the sinew and the bones. Don't care about that for now. And we'll grab, what, 6? Even that's too much. Alright, that gives us 35 meat here in our local supply. I think that's more than I'm going to possibly be able to eat before stuff goes bad. So going back and grabbing more of it I don't think is helpful, but I'm trying to consider... I have no cooking skill. I'm going to have to climb up through the ranks. I can't even use the fat right now, I don't think. I think you have to have cooking 1 or 2 in order to be able to make lard. The sinew could be useful, but if I get the book read, I can do it the other way, which is even better. We're about to lose the light. I think the order I'm going to do this in... Alright, I'm going to go get one more thing done. I'm going to go smash up the oven in this other house. Don't spot me, skeleton. Hopefully I can get this done quietly enough that nothing chases me around. Alright, nothing else I care about in here. Let's grab that heavy stick and wield it. Alright, grab all of this. Alright, that glass bottle will come in useful as well. Okay, good run. Now if we can get back to our house quietly. I'm hoping I can get some of that book read and slip out and take a seatbelt or 2 apart. Actually, come back over this way. Oh, that's right. I don't think I can even make the brazier. Nope. Alright, how am I going to do this? I think the brazier is going to have to wait. Let's drop some stuff first. And we'll figure it out. Alright. Things in order I need to do. I could learn, if I can talk to this guy and possibly learn survival skill from him. I can't remember what the brazier is keyed off of. Mechanics? Fab? I think Fab? Alright, stop it. Grab, move that way. Open that window up. Craft. Lockpicks. What's my... Focus is 108. Focus is good. Craft. Lockpicks. Let's do 10. Alright, Fab is now 1. Craft. Brazier. Brazier! Just need the hammer. Now I'm wishing I had picked up that hammer. Craft. Stone hammer or makeshift. Stone hammer's fine. Yeah, let's do the stone hammer. Use the stick nearby. Take the brazier. Alright, now we're golden. So I got the brazier set up so I can set my fire up in this room without having to worry about going over and being near the kitchen. We got our fab to 1. I can't remember how much time passes when I chat with these guys. Let's find out. Hey, you, come with me. Oh, persuade 0%, huh? Alright, never mind. I'm not going to learn anything from him right now. Let's do... What else can we do here? Gonna need the needle for the sewing. Go ahead and do that. Oops, we failed. We failed and wasted materials. Oh, Anton's helping me with the crafting, so we just made it to survival 1. And he's been assisting us, but we failed twice now. And we finally succeeded. So we got the needle done. Sun's about to go down. What else do I need? Washboard I'll need eventually for the clothing, but I don't have any detergent or soap. Do I go with the knife spear again? I need the option, so let's build a spike. What else do I need? I forget. I gotta get a rag, and that's pretty much it. So no problem there. Let's... Oops, that's all felt. Alright. Do I want to smash up a corner of the bed? Let's just do a sheet. Alright, back to this. Alright, got our knife spear. Let's make one more. Oops, need another spike. Turns to steel, scrap metal. Let's go. Come on. Die! Totally forgot these were over here. Good enough for now. Hey there, Anton. Will you take this or will you not take this? Use this item. He likes his crossbow a whole lot better. I think I'm going to let him stick with the crossbow. Alright, so we've got a backup knife spear. That's fine. Next up. Get the washboard done, so that's ready to go. Alright, bandana. No, I want my balaclava. Don't have the balaclava yet. We'll probably just do bandanas. I think I'll wait for the morning for that, though. Alright, let's close this up temporarily. Alright, let's do... Hey, there's Zanscrum. Thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate it. Very, very much. No need to cook outside, Trueheart. That's what the brazier's for. I'm just debating where I'm going to set things up and put things. I have particular patterns that I like to set things up in, so I'll reorganize things a little better a little bit later. For now, we'll just get everything into one pile. Alright, about time for it to get dark. I am hungry and thirsty, but I've got food, I've got a frying pan, so we can cook some of the meat we brought back. For liquid, that I still do need to figure out. Let's take a look at our pile here. Sort by category. Okay, there's our frying pan. What have I got? Cans, box. There we go. That's mainly what I'm looking for. Let's take that. We got a bottle of fruit juice as well, so that's pretty much all I need between those two. Take that as well. Cough syrup we need to keep a hold of. Alright, that should work. So, let's go ahead and drink our fruit juice a few times. Perfect. And we're gonna unload the Long Island iced tea onto the ground, right into the bathtub. Pour into a container, into our glass bottle. Okay, next up. I'm gonna need to get some more wood. I need to go smash up a few more things. Should be good for now. Okay, get the fire going and let's cook up some clean water. Actually, I don't need to now. I just slaked myself. I don't think... Yeah, we'll wait on that. But let's get some meat cooked up. Let's just cook 10. And there we go, cooking skill of 1. Quick and easy. Hey, I'm glad you liked the Drunken series. That's one of my favorite series, the Drunk Mutant Master. That one went pretty well. I was really happy with the way that one turned out. Nope, I avoid giving spoilers in my live streams. Anything you see on YouTube that's live stream related is usually pretty far out of date concerning what I'm doing currently, so I try not to mention any spoilers while I play. Alright, where are we at? We are looking really, really good. Now, for anybody that's joined in recently, I've got the self-aware trait, so you can see exactly how many hit points I have, and I'm also frail, so the damage we've taken is not going to just instantly heal up when I sleep. I'm only going to get 10% healing when I sleep, so it's going to make this really rough. I'm going to be really, really damage averse. I'll be doing everything I can to try to avoid taking damage, so we've made huge progress, though, from where we started, and we're still alive. And this is our first attempt with this particular challenge settings, so things are looking good. I'm pretty happy. I'm a little nervous about some of those nasty zombies we saw down here just southwest of the firehouse. There was a necromancer, a survivor, and a shocker down that way, so I'm nowhere near prepared to take those guys on yet. But considering how we started and the game settings, I am pretty happy that we've survived to this point and we've got what we've got. Alright, so what are we doing? It's nighttime. I've got the fire going. I'm going to need to go around knocking apart some more things to get some more wood. As soon as I start reading, we're going to burn through the fire or the local wood supply pretty quickly. I also got to figure out how I'm going to do this timing-wise, because nighttime is my friend. So here's our character sheet. I haven't shown it in a little while. And I've got this guy geared to be really weak, meaning really low hit points. And so he's really damage averse, but he's really fast. So we've got a combination of fleet-footed, indefatigable, light step, parkour expert. These things make us really, really fast, as I demonstrated at the very beginning of the stream. Very, very well. I may turn that into a Cataclysm University episode. And then also we've got night vision. So night vision combined with our perception of 9 is going to give us a pretty good sight range. So looks like the sun is still out currently. I'll kind of demonstrate it once we have the sun go down. But with my maneuverability and the sight radius I'm going to have, I'm going to be able to move around in the dark really, really well. Police officer is the profession that we chose. So this is the assault on Precinct Z scenario, and the profession is just the generic police officer. I didn't take any of the advanced police officer classes that were available. I just took the default police officer, and then I did buy different stats and traits. I took extremely slow sleep healing, that's 8 points, and Flimsy is 4 points. So you can only allowed to take 12 points maximum for negative traits, so that maxed me out between those two. And then I took these positive traits, and I took a few points that were left over in stats, and then I took like 1 point in speaking and 1 point in first aid. That's it. Otherwise, it's just a straight-up police officer. Alright, so that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, I do need to eat after I finish cooking that food, so let's get that done. Cooked meat, cooked meat, cooked meat, and we are full. Okay, let's drop the remaining here. So I don't need the needle, don't need the hose, the hammer, the washboard. Alright, so the glass bottle can hold 3, the plastic bottle can hold 2. So we can cook up 2 doses of clean water just to have it ready. Into a container, plastic bottle. Alright, there we go. So we got some food and water. We got that immediate need solved, so we are no longer at the mercy on that side. Hey, thanks Ragnar. Appreciate it. Really, really do. I am a growing channel, looking for any kind of support you guys can possibly offer. It's all very, very much appreciated. So, as is your feedback. Don't hesitate to let me know what you think, and if you have suggestions, comments, anything like that, I am happy to adjust and adapt as possible. Lots of stuff over on my YouTube channel if you haven't checked that out. I think most of you are probably aware. I'm a pretty good sized presence on the Reddit page and the discourse and so on. Oh your name is so dark I can't read it. Is it Tyler? Yeah, Tyler. I wouldn't be too worried about the barrier to entry. That's a big reason why I have got stuff on my YouTube channel, Tyler, specifically for people like you. It's an awesome game, but it is really, really intimidating at first, and you'll get really frustrated without knowing a few things. So, if you haven't seen it yet, take a look at my YouTube channel. In particular, I'd recommend watching the first 6 episodes of my tutorial series. You can feel free to keep watching if you're enjoying it. It's currently on episode, like, I don't know, 160. But the first 5 or 6 will get you into the very beginning of the game, right from how to load the game, to set up the game world, to actually playing it. And I'll give you tips on strategy and things to think about as I play. And then I also have a Cataclysm Quick Tips series, which offers quick 5 to 10 minute episodes on very specific topics that are easy to search. So if you want to know how something works, you can just look up that there. Then I also have a Cataclysm University series. It goes more into depth into the gameplay mechanics and strategies and suggestions. Those run 10 to 20 minutes mostly. And they provide a lot more detail with in-game examples and such. And I designed them and have built them specifically to help new players get into the game with a minimum of effort and muss and fuss. It's very much worth the effort, though. It's an amazing game. I mean, I've put in a ridiculous amount of time playing it over the last year, and I still see, learn, and figure out new things about the game every single time I play. So, very, very few games have that kind of depth or complexity to it, or that kind of variability. So you can game, or you can change how you play the game, change the world settings, make it harder, easier, and huge different number of ways. So once you just get a little bit familiar with it, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So, and then you've got my live streams. I do these live streams usually a few times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday has been my schedule in the past for these. And these are hard mode live streams. So I wouldn't recommend you try to do the kind of settings that I'm doing when you're first starting. I pick pretty hard game world settings or pretty hard conditions for myself, and then see if we can survive them. But a lot of good content you can take a look at. And I'm available to answer any questions you have, so feel free to ask. Especially on my Discord channel would be the most useful or easiest, but also my YouTube page if you have particular comments on an episode. Don't hesitate to drop them in there, and I try to answer all of the questions and comments that I get. Alright, what are we doing? So we successfully cooked up our water. We got cooking to 1, so we're getting some skill ups in the early level. We got survival and cooking built up. Fab also we got up from our creating the lockpicks, but we got a long way to go on some of that stuff. I did want to get the mechanics book read, so let's do a quick review of my books here, see just what they're going to offer us. So we can get survival to 1 is useless now. Cooking to 3, that's pretty good. 9 minutes. Chapter is good. Popular mechanics is awesome. That'll get us to mechanics 1, and I've got a screwdriver. That's enough to let me go take apart seatbelts for the rope, which I can then disassemble into string and thread, which is the optimum way to do that. You do not want to just disassemble rags into thread and then try to build them up into strings and rope and such. It's a huge time sink you want to avoid if you can. And then self-esteem for dummies. I might actually use that this game. Usually I ignore that entirely, but with my focus and emphasis on trying to recruit my local townsfolk into helping me clear the streets of the zombie menace, it would be good for me to raise my speaking skill. So I may take advantage of that as well. But for now, we're going to do mechanics. I want to get this mechanics up. I'll probably run out of light before I finish this. We're at 144 focus. This is going to go fast. For anybody that doesn't know, this focus number is a % modifier of the XP that you get for anything you do action-wise. So if I'm reading a book for mechanics, I'm going to get 144% XP while that is the focus number. Now, while I read, it's going to start to drop. It drains the focus pool as you use it up. But for now, I'm going to get a huge bonus, and this is going to go really fast. So let's go ahead and read for current level. And we've just ran out of light. Focus is still high, but we're at 68% progress when we ran out of the light. So let's go ahead and throw some more wood on the fire. Yeah, I really need to go get some more 2x4s. That'll be enough for now. Alright, and let's finish reading. There we go. Mechanics level 1. We'll go ahead and drop these books I don't need anymore. Alright, so it's definitely dark outside now, so let's Pop outside. Alright, so you can see my sight radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a 4 range. That's actually lower than it should be because I'm wearing sunglasses in the dark. And what else have I got going on? Sunglasses didn't expand it. I thought I should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 still. What's obscuring my vision? The bike helmet? No. Why do I not have 5? I'm expecting a 5 radius. My head and mouth are at minus 68, minus 65 temperature. What's going on? Nothing on my head or eyes, so there's nothing encumbering me that's affecting it. I'm elated. Why exactly am I elated? Perception and speed are up because I'm elated. I'm not sure why I'm elated. I don't often see that modifier. Huh. Well, I thought I was going to have a 5 vision radius, but for some reason it's only showing me 4 spaces. The way it works is it's your perception divided by 3, so I purposely took a 9 perception so I'd get 3 radius from the perception, and then night vision, from memory I was pretty sure it gives 2 more spaces. So I'm expecting to be able to see out to 5, but it's only showing me 4. If anybody can think of a reason why... Yeah, it could be the morale. That's quite the morale bonus, so my morale gain is pretty extreme right now. I actually got a pretty good morale boost from reading the popular mechanics. I wasn't expecting these to still be in play after the amount of time that went by. I'm not sure why I'm still seeing all these bonuses. I use codeine. Something's broke, because I used codeine way, way long time ago. I should not still be seeing all of these morale bumps. So there's 2 odd things happening. I shouldn't be seeing all of these morale enhancements. They should have worn off by now. And secondly, my vision is 1 space lower than what I expected. You're correct. It could be the snow flurries. That's a good point. I forgot that there's a snow flurry going on. So that very well could be cutting down my vision radius by that space. Makes sense. Good answer, Cursed. I think you figured it out. So I don't like not understanding what's going on with some of the basic mechanics. So, but this is why I will be really, really powerful at night. Is I've got really fast movement. 90% of the zombies are blind at night. They won't be able to see me. So I can move around fairly freely, and I can see zombies early enough with this 4 space, soon to be 5 space vision range that I can see them, stop, and then change direction before I'm in range for them to hit me or even notice me a lot of times. So it's going to make a pretty big deal. Let's get back inside. Close these doors up so my light doesn't leak out. Alright, I still need to take care of my head and mouth. I've got to get some protection warmth on those locations. So, get the bike helmet back on. That gives me 15 warmth. That helps. That gets me to 31, which is just not quite enough to get rid of the negative modifier. I need to get it to negative 30 or below. I'm 1 point shy there, and a balaclava would fix the mouth problem. We need to do some tailoring for that, so I've got to get my tailoring skill up. So it's going to be important to do. I was really hoping to get out and about, but at night in these snow flurries, the temperature is going to cause me some problems. I think we might be better served. Going to burn a lot of this nighttime for me to do this craft grinding. Do I want to worry about that now? Zancrass, the process, just quickly, a lot of newer players, in order to make strings and ropes and such, start at the bottom. So they'll take a sheet or a curtain or clothes, they'll break it down into rags, and then they'll disassemble the rags in order to get string. It's a horribly inefficient action. Disassembling rags into string, it takes 1 hour to do that. So you've burned an hour just to take apart a rag into 100 string. The optimum way, or the better way, if you have the option, which requires Mechanics 1 and a screwdriver, is to go to a car, disassemble or remove a seatbelt from a car. That will give you a rope. You can then just chop the rope into long strings, chop the long strings into short strings, and chop the short strings into thread. It's super, super fast compared to the other direction, where you're trying to go from a rag into strings and then back up again. So it'll save you a huge amount of in-game time, which is really critical, because early game, when you actually need this stuff, if you let a lot of time pass, your hunger is increasing, your thirst is increasing, your temperature is going crazy. So you want to be careful of just how much time is passing. It's hard to tell because I don't have a watch or a timepiece yet, so I don't have a time indicator here. I just have the sun-moon indicator. But if you just take a rag, try to pick it apart for string, and you'll see an hour goes by if you've got a timepiece. And that's, like I said, just hugely inefficient time-wise. So if you've got a screwdriver and Mechanics 1, just go to a car, take off a seatbelt, and you've got a string, or you've got a rope, and then you can just chop that. It takes like 5 minutes to chop. And so you spend like 17 minutes total, I think is the number, to get yourself 100 string versus an hour and some to do it the other direction. So just a massive time savings when you have the option. All right, so I'm trying to think what order and what timing I want to do this in. I could technically go out into that cold with just my mouth being cold. It would take a while for the pain to really ratchet up and affect me much, so I might just put up with it so I can get some night raiding done. I would like, if I could, get down to this fast food restaurant, see what kind of food items we can pull out of there. Nothing else nearby is super critical. The fire station, I can't reliably get into without making a lot of noise, and there's going to be a lot of zombies inside. I would love to get in there, but it's just going to be a little bit too much for me to handle immediately. The garage, we already know, only has the generator. I'll be making good use of that, but for the moment, not too worried about it. There is that house with the basement that would be interesting to pop into, see if we get lucky with a spider basement or a survivor basement. So there's a few possibilities there. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go without the mouth protection for the moment. I need to flip my day-night schedule. So, yeah, sorry, I mean thread. Too many items in this game. I misspoke in what the items were, but yeah, thread, not string. It goes thread, string, rope, and then backwards rope, string, thread, and then rags you disassemble into thread, which you then can reassemble into string. Alright, trying to pay up attention to too many things at once here while I talk. But, so, like I was trying to talk about strategy-wise, I'm thinking ahead, and I've played the game so much, I can anticipate what my needs are and just how far my food and water supply will take me and so on. So, like I said, the nighttime is my friend in this environment and with my skill set, so I need to take advantage of it as much as possible. I want to be prowling around at night, early game. Once I have good protection on all of my body locations and limbs, I've got a good set of weapon, I've got some medicines, then I'll flip it back again to a day rating, so I can see where I'm going and better spot buildings, items, vehicles, and so on. But early game, nighttime is your friend. So as long as you're comfortable understanding the movement system, the detection systems, and so on, you really want to be doing raiding at night. It's really, really beneficial. The only thing I have to be careful of really is the shady zombies that can see you in the dark. But there shouldn't be too many of them, and they're not too hard to kill, and I'm faster than most of them, so I can run away from them if I have to. But, so I'm going to try to flip my day-night cycle. I'm going to stay awake as long as I can, do some night raiding, and then when dawn breaks, that's when I'm going to try to sleep. I'll try to sleep most of the day away, if I can manage to do it quietly, if nothing comes busting into the house. And then I'll go adventuring at night again. So I just need to flip my schedule, and then I'll run that way for a little while until I feel comfortable with my gear and medicine and weapons, and then I'll flip it back again. So I think it's better for us to go out and do some exploring right now. So let's get this dude off of my pile of items. What do I want to take with me? So my personal inventory, the rocks are going to be relatively, well, I've got enough sight range, I can still get some use out of them, but I've got my knife spear now. Speed plus knife spear is a lifesaver, so I'm going to be switching to the knife spear as my primary weapon, and then switching back to the machete for things that have to fight hand to hand directly, like the shady zombies. But primarily I'll use the knife spear because I can kite with it and not take any damage, which is the optimum solution. But I'll need to carry both, so I'm going to keep all 3 of those. I don't think I'm going to need the dog whistle, so let's get rid of that. I don't need all these lockpicks. Actually, we'll take... let's drop half of them. We'll keep 5. I don't need the sunglasses right now. Might need it, might need it. Keep the water with me. Don't need the books. Alright, so that's everything I don't need. I've slimmed down. I'm at 4 out of 13. I can't carry much yet. Damn, I wish I could get the backpack off of that guy without crashing the client. Okay, ammo, don't need. That's my backup knife spear. Oh, I totally forgot I had the guitar. I screwed up. I should have been playing my guitar while I was skilling up. Alright, well, remember that for the future. So, I've mentioned that focus number, that's tied to your morale value, and if you play a musical instrument while you're reading books, you can maintain your focus at a higher level for a longer period of time, so you learn more. So, if you have the option, and the noise isn't going to attract zombies, then it's always good to be listening to an MP3 player, playing an acoustic guitar, or have a stereo on for a vehicle nearby, things like that. And you can enjoy the music and raise your morale and your focus. Alright, I don't think... Oh yeah, I need to take the screwdriver with me. Shouldn't need the hammer. Not going to worry about any of this for the moment. Not needing any of that. I think that's it. I think we're all set. Oops. Go away, sinew. Alright. Need to chat with our buddy. I'm not going to take him out into the dark with me, so guard this position, you. Better be here when I get back. Okay. So, we're out in the snow flurries. We're going to start getting cold. And we're thirsty already. I should have taken care of that before I left. Alright. I think I'm just going to go due west. We'll take a look at this house, then that fast food restaurant. If things are still clear, I'll think about these next couple of houses. Maybe the VFW hall, but I can't think of much that's going to be in there that's worthwhile. Alright, so let's turn on safe mode. So if I bump into something, it'll auto-stop me. Otherwise, I'm just going to fast. God damn, I'm cold. Minus 70, alright. I forgot just how cold it was out here. This is not going to work. I'm going to have to wait at night, because that's going to get ridiculous really fast. Alright, we'll try to do a little bit of exploring. So we're already at that other house. Go in the back. I forgot to make a crowbar. Damn it. I should have made the crowbar before I came. This house has got a workshop. We got seeds. Ooh, Modern Rifleman book. Don't care about the beauty magazine. Anything in the garden? Minor stuff. Let's see if we... Oh, we got some kind of zombie. Alright, so Fat Zombie. Safe mode off. You don't worry me, Fat Zombie. You're not even going to come close to catching up to me. Alright, let's go around the other way. Safe mode back on again. Hello, Shady Zombie. Shady Zombie I cannot deal with my knife spear. We're going to run, turn off safe mode. We're going to get a little bit of distance. And we're going to wield the machete instead. Because I can't kite him. I can't see him until he steps right up next to me. Come on, I know you're over here somewhere. There you are. I should have picked a better position to fight him in. Alright, leather jacket, cargo shorts, don't care about much of that. So I think I'll keep the... I'm going to keep the machete out. It's going to be more important to immediately deal with shady zombies than the other things that I can run away from and then re-equip. Oh, look at there. regular hammer. We'll go ahead and grab that instead of our gimpy version. Don't have a crowbar. Let's try to lockpick it. Alright, made it in. Long string. Thread. Don't care. Don't care. Bandages. Alright, we got our first piece of medical gear. More multivitamins. Come on, game. Give me something other than multivitamins. Don't care about the teapot. Take the food items. Cabbage. Don't care. Alright. Not much to this house. We got a little bit out of it at least. Alright, we're going to mark that house as explored. If you don't know, you can use your map options over here. So I use the E for explored toggle, and that turns it gray so I remember that it's completely done. And let's try to work our way over to the fast food restaurant. Oh, street sweeper. Alright, here we go. Random item lottery. What are we going to get? Matchbook, string, talking doll, syringe, couple of lighters. Not too much that's too exciting. We'll grab the matchbooks just because I don't have a lot of fire making capability yet. Grab the doll. Syringe. That's all I care about. If you're ever looking for Hack Pro software, those are a good place to look. Alright, fast food restaurant with an open window. Very nice. French fries and an onion detergent. Alright, now we're going to be on the lookout for filthy clothes that we might be able to use, and a gallon jug. That's the kind of stuff I was hoping to find. It's very bulky though. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Let's grab the rest of this other stuff. Alright, it's going to be an empty bathroom, empty lobby. Can we get it all? Can't quite get that. Can we grab it and... yeah. Alright. If I can make it back to my house and drop this off, I think that would be best. So let's go ahead and do that. Quick trip back. Another vehicle. Gas, no battery, no wheels. But let's remove the seatbelt. And there is the short rope. So now that we've got a short rope, you can see disassembling this item takes about 7 minutes and might yield 6 long strings. And then you can take the long strings apart into short strings, and then the short strings into thread. And it's a much more time-efficient process than picking apart rags. So that's what I was describing. If I can grab it, I'm going to grab the other one as well. Cool. Alright, so that basically solves any of my string thread issues for a while. I'm not going to worry about anything else on the vehicle for now. Oh, an ambulance? Ambulance! Can we win the lottery? Antibiotics and morphine! And some aspirin. Alright, that's a pretty good lottery win right there. No first aid kits, but antibiotics is a huge, huge benefit, so... I didn't even actually look at it. Is it drivable? So, battery, no. It's got a little bit of gas. It's got wheels. Security system's busted. It's got the seat. Faulty engine with a faulty water pump. I could still drive it with a faulty water pump. Possibly. Can't remember if that one actually completely prevents you from running it or not. In pretty rough shape as well in a few other areas. But good to know it's here. Can I take the headlight out? Remove headlight. Yes, I can. Take that with us as well. This one's got quite a bit I might take off of it. I think for now we're going to leave the rest of it alone, though. We're losing light. Can't believe that was just out of sight of our house. I hadn't noticed it before. That's right, we haven't unlocked the doors yet. North wall. Probably not the best location for that fire, but we'll roll with it. Okay, super happy. We brought back some good stuff already. Don't need the stick. Hammer. Don't need all of these. Amplifier circuits, plastic chunks, light strips, and copper wire. It's good to have for some other crafting, but I'm not going to need it right now. We did bring back detergent though, so like I said, we'll be on the lookout for gear that we can clean up. Gallon jug is going to be helpful. That will up our available amount of liquid carrying capacity. I'm almost tempted to unload it now and grab water. I don't think it's critical yet, so we'll just leave that here and keep moving. Keep taking advantage of the dark. So we're 4 out of 13 again. I think we're good to go. How's our temperature? Let's go stand next to the fire. Yeah, we got frost nip. Chilly and cold, so our speed down to 90. Yeah, that's a 10% drop, so that's pretty bad. If I highlight over it, you'll see there, frost nip, speed -2 from our head being cold, speed -9 from our cold mouth. That's a lot of damage just from the temperature on these two positions. By damage, I mean a 10% drop in speed means you have 10% less action points to act with, so it's a huge negative. You got to be really careful. If there was one stat I think I would point new players to more than any other that's important to watch out for and not obvious, is that speed stat. Do everything you can to keep that speed rating as high as you possibly can. So, yeah, something's broke with the morale focus system, because it's still showing, oops, nah, not missions, that's the one I want. Yeah, they're all still here. Let's, I can't imagine saving and quitting out will change anything, but, I've never had this particular issue before with the focus morale being, I'm assuming it's broke. I've never seen it behave this way, and I can't think of anything that I've done that would, or stat-wise, that would do this. Does self-aware have some other effect that I'm not privy to that would keep my morale up for some reason? Because that codeine I took real early, right after I got shocked by the zombie when we were very first starting and came out of the police station and were dancing around. So, I mean, that's been up for a day now. It should have faded off a long time ago. So I'm not sure what should be affecting that or why it's stuck there. I'm playing an experimental. It's about a week back, but it's pretty recent. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Let's, while we're here, have some cooked meat again. And let's go ahead and drink our grape drink. I don't think that's what those were, Ragnar. I'll go look real quick, but I don't think that was what those actually were. I think that was the machinery, the next space. As far as I know, only the first space has items in it. Yeah, that's just, there's no items there. That's just the electronics. I can't move any further into it, so it's just this one space right here that has the items in it. Mr. Widow, it's a mod list for that command you're looking for. Okay, I think the restaurant's fairly well cleared out. Nothing in the park I want to go to. There's too many monsters there usually. Bunch of houses that way, but we're going to avoid that. I'm going to go into this house just south of us. Let's actually make a note here. Home base, temporarily at least. So let's go check this one out. Front door is to this side. Oh, this one's got a garage. Maybe we'll find a... Alright, somebody's breaking in. I was going to say maybe we'll find a pristine condition vehicle in there. Oh, here we go. Alright, Z9. I don't have any weapons in my hands at the moment. Alright, this guy is pretty quick, so we're going to get moving. We're going to back off. And a grabber. So, a little bit more to worry about down here. Let's wield the knife spear. So far, that looks like the optimum one. And what to do here? I'm just going to back around to the other end of the house. Whoops. Hello, skeleton. Alright, now I've got things on both sides of me. Not worth taking any damage at this point, so I'm going to back off. Pretty crowded area there. Back to walk mode. Down to 3 stamina bars, so I need to start being a little cautious. And our speed is dropping, so that temperature is really starting to get to me. Negative 92. Alright, let's head back in. I got to do something about that. It's going to be affecting me too hard, too often. So let's just make sure we lose our pursuit and head back, get warmed up. I'm going to need to spend some time getting some crafting done. I've got to protect myself from that temperature. Alright, stand next to the fire here. So, we need to get our tailoring skill up. We're currently at tailoring 0, I believe. Yep, tailoring 0. So, starting from scratch. Let's chat with this guy again. Still doesn't want to teach me anything. Wonder what's up with that. I'm not sure if I have to let some time go by or what, but that's fine. Let's craft. Oh, it's probably going to be socks, 4 thread or sinew, and 2 rags. 10-minute time frame, or 6 rags for 1 minute. 4 rags for a minute. That's the best so far. Four rags for a minute. Pretty sure that's going to be my optimum. 48 seconds. Long string. Nope, not making those, thanks. Yeah, alright. What was it? Hand wraps? Yep, 4 rags, 1 minute. Hand wraps it is. Batch. Let's do 5 at a time. And he is helping us and assisting. Good to know. 5 of them got us to 70%, so we only need a couple more. So let's do 3 more. There we go. Tailoring level 1. So we're done with that. Drop those on the ground. Butcher those up. Oops. I screwed that up. Alright. that was my bad. I just spent a couple hours making thread. I should have only told it to do it once. Alright, so that's the thing you don't want to accidentally do. So I interrupted it so that it stopped after a couple of hours. Alright, so we didn't lose the entire night, but now we're tired as well as hungry and thirsty, so we're getting pretty close to dawn. We've lost the light. Let's sort all to here. Oh, that's right. Here. There. Alright, so everything's in the same pile. Let's have some more cooked meat. And I've got, what, 1 drink of my water left? Good enough. Yeah, focus is definitely broke. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, the codeine finally wore off. I don't know. I'm curious if self-aware or something else is just doing something there. Well, the crowbar I can build. The balaclava I can't build until I get my tailoring up. So tailoring is what I'm working on right now. The makeshift crowbar I believe I can make. Yeah, I just need the pipe. So I can go back to that restaurant, smash up that locker to get the pipe. So that'll get me the crowbar, and then yeah, the book wore off as well. So it is still working. I'm wondering if that I don't often take the self-aware trait. That's the only thing I can think of that I've done differently from a lot of my other playthroughs that might have anything to do with this. But I'm not 100% on that. I'm happy instead of elated now. But nothing else I see really should be affecting it that way, unless being pretty for some reason affects the process. I'm just glad to see it is being adjusting. It's not totally broke where it just never goes down. Alright, timing. I'm tired, I'm cold. I got tailoring 1. Is that enough for the balaclava? It's not enough for the balaclava still. Oh, the keffiyeh. Never mind. Keffiyeh is what I want. Keffiyeh is the mouth item. Balaclava is the head. So keffiyeh will do what I need. That will get me most of what I need to get done. I could wear a turban to get the few points off as well. So let's get that done. That's an important thing to finish up. Alright, just I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I think a single 2x4 will do it. Alright, give me my keffiyeh. Where that thing? There we go. Now we're talking. So head is still minus 23. When I step outside, it'll go even further, so I do need 1 more item on the head. Turban is really the most closest thing I can do. Yeah, I'm just going to do the turban. Alright, I think that will take care of most of the temperature problem. So, I do want to get one last thing taken care of. I do want to try to get a hold of that, actually, bush. Get back in here, you. Get off my pile of stuff. Chat. Guard this position. Oops. I want the gallon jug of vinegar. We're going to unload that. Yeah. Alright, so I've got the gallon jug emptied, ready to go. Close these up. Get moving again. Safe mode on. Safe mode off. Zombies everywhere all of a sudden. Alright, pour in the container, gallon jug. See you guys. Oop, oh. More stupid zombies. Leave me alone, zombies. I got the wrong weapon for this. Arg. I think maybe I'll kill this zombie and then try to disassemble. I don't have the tools to disassemble it, I don't think. More than one zombie. Yeah, I need my screwdriver and my hammer to disassemble that thing. I brought the screwdriver. Wonder why it showed in red. It's odd. Well, let's wield a rock. Make some noise. Good enough. All I want is the pipe, really. Grab whatever else we need here. I think that's good enough. Alright, back to the knife spear. Hello, Z9 again. Z9's being pesky. Fun mode. I think I'm just going to make some noise and smash my way through this place. Another under the hood, I don't care. Don't care. More aspirin, nothing else. Whoops, got myself trapped. Step in here. Ooh, big book of first aid. Flour, that can wait. The jar can wait. Alright. Oh, yep, can't carry it right now. Ooh, meat soup. I'll take the meat soup. Fried chicken. Mittens. Oh, okay, that one I don't want to deal with. Can't see how many charges. 14, huh? Alright, time for run mode. And that's how easy it is to deal with zombies at nighttime. Like I said, nighttime is your friend. Do your raiding at night. Make sure you have 9 perception and night vision. Car alternator sitting out on the road. Safe mode back on. Safe mode off. Whoa! Spitter zombie from nowhere. Oh, a solar car. I remember seeing a solar car in the area. Electric car, 2% battery. Barely has any charge. Why does it have no charge, but it has good solar panels? That's kind of odd. This thing should be drivable. Broken security system. I need to make sure they don't step into this and destroy it if I can. I'm gonna wait here and see if anything is still following me. Killing the spitter at night is not too tough if you survive the first spit. Here he comes. Spit, please. There you go. Good job. Oh, and a grabber. Alright, now things are getting a little more dicey. It's gonna spit again soon. I need to just take him. There we go. Anything else still chasing me? Looks like we lost the other followers. Safe mode on. Whoops, almost. Not quite. I want to get this guy butchered while I've got the opportunity, because he's going to get up again. It's not a good thing to try to kill the grabber zombie in this area like this, though. I think I might have to leave him. Yeah, let's leave him. Kind of circle around this way. Back to walk mode. Where are we at? Alright. I'm a little concerned about how close that grabber is to the house that we're using. I want my fire to go out. Well, I guess we're just gonna hope. Alright, so we're back. We brought back some good tasty stuff. Mittens, cola, chicken, meat soup, first aid book, a lot of good materials for crafting. Not to mention the gallon jug of water. Alright, step one. Let's get our crowbar built. So we've got our crowbar now. Just about got all the initial tools I like to have. Lockpicks, crowbar, fire source, screwdriver, knife, spear. We got antibiotics for any bites or infections, that occur. Don't have disinfectant yet, but as long as we've got antibiotics, not a big deal. We can cauterize, and if that fails, then we'll pop an antibiotic. So that 15-dose antibiotics was awesome. Alright, we're looking pretty good. All of our gear is in good shape. We took a tiny hit to our sheriff shirt, but otherwise, everything's in perfect condition. We're still down some hit points. I'm really curious just how much healing we're going to do with that really horrible trait that we've got. It's almost dawn. It's going to be time to get to bed and see what happens. Let's chat with our buddy here. Come with me. Let's go. He probably won't sleep right now. I think I'll sleep. Yeah, right here. I don't have any ear protection on, so I'll be able to hear if they break through the window to come after me. Anything else I want to get done? Our focus is finally dropping, so the things are falling off the list, so I don't know what it is about this character, unless it's a hidden ability of that self-aware trait, possibly, that's extending the life of my morale values, but I'm glad to see it's not totally broke. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. This will be a good chance for us to do a pretty heavy flip on our day-night cycle. So, sleep. I don't have a timepiece yet, so I can't set an alarm. Actually, that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and save it. And then we'll sleep. Here we go. Hey, he did go to sleep. Hey, and look at that. We got visitors already. Tough zombie just smashed through and smashed me. Great. I woke up. He's trying to bite through me. He ripped my messenger bag. My buddy's still sleeping. Wonder what it is that caused him to come through the window like that. Fire went out before anything else occurred. We weren't making noise. Scent, I guess, is the only thing I can think of. Run mode. Get off the bed. Let's lead him out this way. Come here, you. Come on. No, no. Alright, well, I guess I have antibiotics. He took some damage, but didn't get bit or anything, so that's fine. He doesn't have the negative trait. He'll get full healing when he sleeps. Okay, potassium iodide, and now we have an open window. That's not good. So, let's grab this stuff. Do I still have... Got that one here still. Grab here, drag it up, move it this way and that way. Oh, that's not tall enough to block. And more stuff has spotted me. Oh, nope, they haven't spotted me yet, but they're going to. I need taller. I need bookcases to block that. So grab that, move it up, grab that, move it up, grab that, move it up. Yep, grab that, move it up. Any other bookcases in here? And that's not a bookcase. There's a couple down there. Can I grab this? Nope, can't grab that. Is there more than one? There's a second one. Cool. And another one showed up. Will you step? Nope, didn't step on the bed. What the hell? All of a sudden, they're coming at me from all sorts of directions. Alright, how close is this guy to down? Nearly dead. Finish him off. My nice quiet house is getting invaded all of a sudden. What's making the noise down here? Screamer. Wait. Bro. I don't know what's attracting these guys. I don't know why they're running at me all of a sudden. Look at this. They're just pouring into... I honestly don't understand what's doing this. This is not standard behavior, so I get a little irked when the game gets goofy on me. And things start happening that I don't understand. And we've got stuff coming at the building for no reason whatsoever. I mean, there's no way these guys can see me out these directions. We're not making any noise. There's no light being generated. There's no sound being generated. So why all of a sudden is every zombie in the area beelining into this building? I dislike when the mechanics go wonky. Because pretty soon something's going to show up that I'm really not going to be able to deal with. Like I said, there's even more zombies. There's a grabber and a child out that way. For no particular reason. I would rather fight them when he's in the windowsill there. Ah! God damn it. And even more zombies coming. Again, why? I know some noise is being made, but not enough to cause these guys to just beeline at me like this. Let's switch to walk mode. Come on, dude. Keep moving. You take any hits or any things I need to worry about? You're still good. Let's get outside. I'm getting more than a little annoyed here. I'd rather be out where I can maneuver and see what's coming. I think my buddy's getting hit a lot more than I really would like. Yep, now he's got a bite. Damn it. I don't have disinfectant, so I can't cure him that way. I'll have to wait till it goes infected and then hand him an antibiotic. So, this side is clear. I've got the zombie and a Z9 up to the northwest. Oh, nope, that's just the kids. Where's the Z9 at? 52 to the west. Are things calmed down inside the house? I don't think I've seen the last of whatever was making noise down this way. Alright, another zombie. Come get me. Gotta start smashing these things. At least one more. Oh, look at all these things. Now what did I get the attention of? Skeleton and another zombie. Still nothing super dangerous, but I'm not happy about all these zombies coming right into the house for no reason I can figure out. Oh, he's busy in there pulping the corpses for me. There's the spitter corpse that I'd really like to get taken care of before it stands up again. Gonna have to kill this guy. Let's switch to the crowbar. Step in, we'll fight him in the windowsill. Come on. Thank you. No way I'm gonna get this guy butchered before that other one gets on me. Hey you, Anton. Combat commands, change your engagement. Attack anything you want. Uh-oh, Z9 coming, and my buddy's sitting outside. Things have gotten a little hairy. We're clearing the area, but there's still quite a few in the local region here. I'm really seriously thinking about pulling the gun out for that Z9. Nothing I see I'm too worried about being attracted by the noise that it's going to make. I think I might shoot the Z9, get this spitter corpse pulped. That's really critical. It's the most dangerous thing in the area. Let's do that. Let's activate. Drop that here. Wait for him to come into me. We'll start aiming right here. How we doing? So that made, holy crap, 82 sound. Okay, never mind. That was a mistake. That was a lot more noise than I thought it was going to be. Nearly dead. Run mode. Take your shot, dude. Alright, good job. Activate. Hey there, Dangeroso. Thanks for following. Let's put the USP away. Wield the knife spear. Butcher the spitter. Ouch. A lot of time went by there as I tried to get that done. How you doing, dude? Still got the bite, otherwise not too bad. I'm going to stay out of his way. I'm going to have to get him some more crossbow bolts. Not sure how many he's breaking. How you doing? Still just the one, but he's taking some pretty good damage. But we're getting the area cleared. That's pretty important. So like I said, I've got wander spawns turned off. So once we can clear a safe area, it should stay clear. So I'm annoyed. I still don't understand why, while I was sleeping, the zombies decided that my house was a good one to all rush into. But whatever. Let's catch up with chat here. Been a little while since I looked over there with all the action going on. Yeah, looks like I'm pretty caught up. Hey there, Lukiva. Alright, so we still don't have any wounds on ourselves. We've got a bite on our buddy. I do have antibiotics I can help him out with when it festers, but I can't remember. I don't think it'll let me cauterize a wound for him. Yeah, I don't even have the option to cauterize because I'm not wounded. I can examine wounds. Can't do anything about it that way. So I could give him an antibiotic, but it's not going to help against the bite yet. So we'll hold off on that. He's definitely helping out quite a bit. And it looks like... Are you picking up your crossbow bolts? He's pulping corpses. Crossbow bolts sitting right here on the ground. Are you not picking up your own ammo? He's got 24 crossbow bolts, 1 loaded. Not sure why he's not picking that up. Butcher that, grab the... Oh, they didn't give me any Kevlar, you bastards. Probably did a hack job of butchering. Alright, how many crossbow bolts are laying around out here? 2 more, 1 there, and 1 there. Apparently you're not smart enough to grab your own bolts. Dried rice. Anything I care about that I could clean up and use. No handy rucksacks, no backpacks. Alright. So, still got some zombies on the outskirts. Nothing too dangerous or too worrying. I didn't really get a good night's sleep, though. I mean, I went to sleep right before dawn, and it's dawn now, so I only got like an hour's sleep. I'm still tired. So, hopefully my buddy and I can get some sleep now that we've got the immediate area cleared out a little more efficiently. I don't see anything anywhere remotely close to the house. That kid way up to the northwest is the closest thing I see. Back to walk mode, please. Alright, so everything got pulped out there. Let's survey inside now. Step out of line of sight of my main pile. Don't care, don't care. Nothing changed out here, really. Main bedroom is a bloody mess. A wetsuit. Alright, don't see anything I care about really, so let's do everything to here. And then everything to, whoops, here. Alright, don't have a mop to clean the blood up, but gonna have to be good enough for now. Alright, so what I was trying to do before I was so rudely interrupted, grab up here, drag that stuff out of the way for the moment, move that one up, that one over, and I was trying to grab this one. Get out of the way, dude. You're being an idiot. Come up here. Come on. Good old micromanaging of NPCs. Alright, we've got that window blocked now. I'll just use that as my temporary solution. Close these up. I don't need anything out here for the moment that I know of. Okay, our bedroom's blood-soaked, but I think that's good enough. We're going to try to sleep again. Let's go talk to our buddy again. He still won't teach me anything. I'm not sure what's going on there either. I don't know if it's particular to that NPC that he's just never going to teach me something, or if time has to pass. Maybe just be that you have to let enough time pass. Alright, I'm going to fall asleep. Yeah, this is all dark, so sleep! Yes! Alright, looks like we're going to get a good long sleep. Notice how my hit points are not moving? Hey, we got a point! Oh my god, that's going to be awful. Ooh. So my max hit points is 65. We just got a full sleep cycle and I gained, what, 1 hit point? Maybe 2? Youch. Like I said, damage is gonna be bad. So anybody that thinks this is too easy, realize that we haven't really gotten to the killer part. It's the extremely slow sleep healing that's gonna really tell the tale. Flimsy, meaning less starting hit points, and then extremely slow sleep healing. Whether I can keep up any kind of a pace, given those combinations, is going to be the real question mark. Yeah, the bandages can help. I can torso bandage a bit. My super low medical skill, well, I got medic 2, so I mean, I'll get a little bit. But until I get that raised, I'm not going to get a lot of healing off of it. But I'm really going to be focusing on trying to get my healing up. So I've got that big book of first aid. That'll get me up, what, 1 more point, I think it was? Let's drag this down here for now. Let's take a quick look at these other books, get them evaluated. So that'll take us to First Aid 3, so I can get 1 more level off of that. And then we can kind of go from there. Let's close this up. Set that back. Stop it, keyboard. Alright, my buddy's still sleeping. And your wound... Whoa, he healed it! Cool. So his natural immunity got rid of the bite. So that's awesome, so I don't have to worry about it. Glad to see that that happened. I didn't want to use up one of my antibiotics on him. So my buddy's full health, no bites, neither one of us are bit. It's just me that's down some hit points. So I'm pretty happy with the exchange. I was a little concerned. I still don't know why all the local zombies chose that time to start dogpiling into my house. But we were able to fight them off. A little bit of excitement there. Luckily, nothing super nasty showed up, like the Survivor Zombie, the Necromancer. Shocker I could deal with, but I'm really not looking forward to. If I had to pick, I think Shockers are going to be the death of me. Because they hit every body location with their shock, not just a single location. And I think they're what's going to probably do me in. So, unless I, by some miracle, get a hold of a dielectric capacitance system and some battery power for bionics pretty early, I'm pretty sure Shockers are what's going to kill me. It's just going to be so hard to recover hit point damage from all the shocks that I'm going to end up taking, that I think that's what's probably going to do it. Even if they only do 2 or 3 points, they're doing 2 or 3 points on every body location, and there's no real way to stop it. So if you're in range, you get shocked. Man, it just really sucks. And without being able to heal overnight, I'm pretty sure that's where my death is going to occur. Is just accumulated shock damage is going to kill me, basically. So one potential way around it would be to get my safe area created, kill a shock zombie, retreat home, sleep for 3 days to get the healing back, and then go out and kill another shock zombie. But God, that's going to suck as a process. So I suspect, from thinking ahead through the difficulty of the challenge and the settings, coming up with a way of dealing with the shock zombies is going to be the #1 priority I'm going to end up having. If I've got to figure out a way of dealing with them, whether it's a vehicle that I run them over with or some other way of dealing with them, but I'm going to have to come up with some way of dealing with the shock zombies. Otherwise, I'm going to get dead real quick trying to deal with those guys. So I think I'm going to hold off bandaging anything for now. Let's go ahead and open this window up. Keep forgetting these things don't really block anything. They're half height, so they're not blocking the window. So I might as well just pull these out of the way. They're not really doing anything. I'll end up smashing them for firewood. Okay, so my buddy's sleeping. I need to start a fire and get some water cooked up real quick. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to take another quick break. So it's been 4 hours. Every 2 hours, I need to get up and move around. I've got some odd cricks in my back and neck that I need to take care of. Get some stretching going on. So I'm going to take a quick break. As usual, be gone about 5 minutes, and we'll get right back into the action. I do plan on going for at least a couple more hours, one more session of 2 hours. So I will be back in just a few minutes. See you then.